Let's go. Netflix?
The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path, and the world might never recover. The world needs the Avatar. It needs you, Aang.
Well, I hope this line is just your bog standard plug-in hook for the trailer, because really, it's no better than the one for the 2010 movie.
You are the last of your kind. All that remains of a once powerful nation. You are the only one who can bring balance to a world at war.
But on the fleeting chance this is a real line, like actual spoken dialogue in the show, then that's a bit troubling, because this is much worse than the 2010 trailer.
The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path.
When I first heard this narration, I was thinking Roku, but since everyone's saying Gyatso, we'll assume it's him.
The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path.
Fuck it, there goes that element of surprise. If you'll recall, the inciting event to begin the 100-Year War was Sozin genociding the Airbenders.
Didn't you pay any attention in school, Zuko? He was as patient as he was clever. He famously waited for the comet and used its power to launch his full-scale invasion of the world.
So if we have Gyatso here worried that the guy who's going to jump them might be going down a path of jumping them, well, it's like Aang famously said,
Sneak attacks don't work if you yell it out loud.
But ER, the monks knew war was coming in the show.
I fear that war may be upon us, young Avatar.
the monks didn't know exactly what would happen. It's obvious they were just attuned to the universe and shit.
There are troubling signs. Storm clouds are gathering.
There's a world of difference between conflict maybe brewing and, yo, those guys with the warships down there giving us the side eye? Well, shit, they start some shit. Shit ain't even going to be the same, son. If Gyatso truly is the one saying this,
The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path.
And you know what that means. No more order!
The natural order is disorder.
yeah, this trailer cooking all right. Cooking these fucking retards. But also, Gyatso wouldn't talk like this to Aang at all. He was a gentle father figure for the boy. He wanted to take the pressure off of Aang.
Aang needs to have freedom and fun. He needs to grow up as a normal boy.
Turning Gyatso into the generic, you gotta be the hero, you just gotta mentor trope. Please don't. So I'm assuming this bit is a fight between Sozin and Monk Gyatso, which is... Why are you showing this? Remember how much of a cool bit of visual storytelling it was to find, Gyatso lying against this wall here with all the soot behind him and all these soldiers dead around him. Then you have to assume what happened, and Aang had to assume what happened here, and you're like, whoa, man. That's dark, man. But no, we're just actually just gonna show. We're just gonna fucking show exactly what fucking happened. That's what we always wanted, I guess. Oh, tis the season to pick some nits, baby, because this shot is so much lamer than the cartoons. Where there we had Sokka and Katara looking up in wonder and fear at the mysterious entity who had just been released, climbing like a lifeless puppet from the ice, backlit by the Avatar state's eerie glow. Versus this, a straight-on zoom into a medium full shot of little boy Blur. I really can't be the only one who saw this and thought, this looks like a fan film shot from a fucking YouTube video, right? Where's his eyes? Oh hey, it's Netflix. Fuck you.
The Fire Nation has destroyed everything in their path.
They have ruined everything.
The Fire Nation has destroyed everything in their path.
And we've already given up on hiding the Fire Lord's visage. I really don't see what this does to improve the original or heighten the show on its own. But everyone's already seen the cartoon, so who cares? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've already seen the show done the best it's going to be done, so why are we wasting anybody's time or money on this?
You can just waste time all day long.
Credit where it is due. This guy's got the look down for a tyrannical villain.
My name is Zuko, Prince of the Fire Nation, and heir to the throne.
Regardless, there were a lot of terrific visual and thematic purposes to hiding Ozai's face and shadow that are now just going to be gone from this retelling. So I wonder how soon before we get this dude's ass in our faces too.
Destroyed everything in their path.
The fuck you doing here, girl? Shooting down the door to the dumpling shop?
Dumplings!
Yeah, her appearance here is a little odd to say the least, particularly of her using a conventional weapon, seeing as she was a prodigy with her bending type, so I don't see why she would ever feel the need to do that. Maybe this is a bad alteration of a certain flashback being put earlier in the show? Do you really think this show would have the time to be doing that? I don't know. I think this is the bit where Zuko comes in to save his uncle from the Earth Kingdom soldiers. Not quite as radical as fly kicking a fucking boulder in the air, but whatever. Not everything can be awesome and cool and shit, unless you make it like, I don't know, like the cartoon or something where most everything was awesome and cool and shit. Looks like the Southern Air Temple's seen better days and higher altitudes. Snow now. Maybe that's how the Fire Nation managed to climb up there, eh?
If the world is gonna have any chance, it's gonna need Aang.
Hold up. Where's my girl's Aryan blue eyes? Where are his? Ah, man, no, you can't just skimp on the eyes. How am I gonna tell all these Asians apart now? Contact lenses, people. Your average cosplaying ethot can work. Then why not y'all? They blacked the butler of all characters in the Artemis Fowl movie, and they still gave him the blue eyes. No one would complain about it for a show like this. Nah, man, this ain't it. This is not it.
If the world is gonna have any chance, it's gonna need Aang.
Cool, they got Katara talking like Gran now.
Aang is the Avatar. He's the world's only chance.
See, the great thing about this part of why I love the writing of the show so much, is that Katara and Sokka, they're not going after Aang because of their destiny or to save the world or anything. Katara really just wants to get her friend back. She feels they owe him for saving their tribe, and selfishly, she wants to jump on that staff for a chance of finding a waterbending master. Sokka, maybe he doesn't care much about Aang himself yet, but he knows his sister and he wants to stick with her, the person whom he loves most. So Gran going on about their destiny, saving the world, it works so much better. She's the sage elder, she's the one with the wisdom to know why this moment and why her grandchildren's entanglement with Aang is so important to the fate of the world.
You both found him for a reason. Now your destinies are intertwined with his.
Meanwhile, Netflix has Katara saying this shit.
If the world is gonna have any chance, it's gonna need Aang.
I really would not be surprised if there's a similar piece of dialogue from the last Airbender movie. It honestly sounds ripped directly from it.
We started a rebellion.
It's gonna need Aang.
Alright, this looks like Kyoshi Island. You can even see Kyoshi's statue from here. Pretty nice detail. I don't know why Aang is looking so constipated to be here though. I mean, before, he was the one who couldn't wait to get down and strip down.
Katara, you gotta ride me.
Referencing the airball collision from the opening here? I like that.
Right. There goes the savior of the world.
Ah, Sokka and sarcasm. Getting on like a village on fire.
I chased down every hint of the Avatar. It's my destiny.
Hey, I have another compliment. The dude playing Zuko? Not bad. I like his voice. It fits the character.
It's my destiny.
But every time I see that scar, this is not a scar, folks. ER, come on, no. That's obviously a scar, okay? Stop being melodramatic. Never! Please, he has his eyebrow hair still. He has fucking eyelashes. They didn't even try to make this look like a disfigurement. Now, let's be clear. Zuko does not have a burn over his left eye. He has a scar from a burn over his left eye. This is a burn. Ouchies. It hurts a bit, but the skin will restore itself over time, with very minimal scarring you'll probably never see. This is a burn that's gonna scar pretty bad. Well, you can't tell because my skin is roasted black anyway. But you get the point. A scar means a wound in the dermal layer of your skin that is healed by replacing the normal skin tissue with a much less functional form of tissue. Unlike the normal tissue, it cannot regrow hair follicles. Biology 101 level stuff, folks. The people who made the cartoon seem to have been awake for that class, so why is it all these supposedly professional makeup departments can't demonstrate a basic understanding of skin trauma? Just like in another live-action remake. You're looking a bit slow there, old-timer. But this was always going to be an issue with the live-action Avatar. The characters in Avatar, the cartoon, because they're cartoon characters, are all as... Even a tubby like Uncle Iroh regularly be pulling some Bruce Lee moves. So this remake is going to have to pull a lot of camera, animation, and editing tricks to make the bending look a fraction as fast as it did in the cartoon. Good luck to them.
I'm not someone who can stop.
So this looks to be the Agni Kai between Ozai and Zuko. I'm supposing this is Zuko standing up to him, which destroys the entire point of that scene, but can't totally tell, so I'll reserve judgment.
Who can stop the Fire Nation?
Never mind. They just fucking ruined the Agni Kai scene. Oh god, this is so bad. Hey, maybe he really didn't get a scar.
I'm not someone who can stop the Fire Nation. I don't want the responsibility.
No. Don't. No, fuck, man. Aang doesn't need to explicitly say aloud with tearful eyes that he never wanted this responsibility. This is such juvenile writing. Do I really have to explain how much more of an impact this line and framing have in comparison?
Why didn't you tell us you were the Avatar? Because I never wanted to be.
Why is the children's cartoon already so much less juvenile than this?
I don't want the responsibility.
This trailer really got y'all thinking it's gonna do our boy justice? Am I drinking cactus juice?
You don't have to do this alone. You have me, Tara, and a flying ball of fur. What more do you need?
Aw, Aang finally smiled, which should have been the first thing you see in a trailer like this. A lot of the fun of Aang was that he was, well, fun-loving. My favorite little incurable prankster.
Did I mention that I'm an incurable prankster?
That's not what I'm like.
Oh, they nailed you, Twinkle Toes.
But in all this trailer, the only Aang-like moments are this and a smile. The Ember Island playwright's crushing it compared to these trailer editors so far. Whew, ain't gonna lie, June and her Shirshu passed the sniff test.
The world needs you.
Is that supposed to be hey bye? Whew, son, call him Pandaddy.
Remember what it is we're really fighting for.
And this is Zhao, I think? He looks admirable. Kyoshi warriors fighting for their island. Okay, I'm a fan. Oh, wait. Uh-oh, Sokka's not cross-dressing. Oh no, whatever will not actually Avatar would be considered woke if it were made today. Crowd hang their delusions on now. And I like the cross-dressing. It's funny.
Bravery and honor.
Hey, Sokka. Nice dress.
The ones.
Yo, Amashu looks fire. Or, I mean, you know, pre-Fire Nation. Looks great. But why is Aang flying around on his staff? There are plenty of perfectly good mail chutes to sled down there, kiddo. And who's this other flyer? Is that...
Tail!
Ooh, this doesn't seem indicative of great pacing to come.
We love.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm gonna save the world.
Okay, this is a cool shot. The line is fucking cringe, though.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm gonna save the world.
Korra might say that shit, not Aang.
Gotta be kidding me.
I'm gonna save the world. With my friends.
Okay, she wouldn't say that, but that just made it cringier. Bruh, what are you, 12? Then the rest of the trailer are action shots, and they don't look terrible for a TV production. Boomy rocking his look, I gotta admit. This rock deflection with air is neat, and Katara's water webbing looks kind of cool. Jet looking pretty fly. Looks like this Aang's a little less focused on the pacifist thing. And we end on Aang entering the Avatar state. It looks kind of weightless. Title card. And there we have it, the first full trailer for Netflix's Avatar remake. It's garbage! As a piece of entertainment by itself, it doesn't look like a total pile of pig rooster waste. The show's gonna hit Netflix to fairly warm audience reception, I think.
100% approval?
But you're here for my thoughts, presumably, and I think this looks like an overly expensive fan film. Kind of light on the fan. I'm not hopeful for this. Not at all.
I was beginning to lose hope.
There is no hope at all.
Still, to cover my ass, it's a trailer with confusing cuts and edits and dumb voiceover lines that might not even be in the final product. There's this slim chance it could be alright. It won't be, but there's a chance, I guess. Hey, remember that first Last Airbender teaser from back in the day? This one?
It's the chosen one.
I'm just gonna say it. It was pretty cool. I still think it looks cool. So, who knows? Maybe this Netflix show will bend my cynical opinion. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's May boring.
I'm bored.
I know.
And maybe hot garbage. I'll have to deal with it come into February. Ooh.
I can't wait to set my eyes on that beautiful.
What a disgrace.
I was hoping you'd have an open mind. I'll see the evidence on my own.
Please, son, you don't know what you're doing.
Do you like destroying my past? Do you like destroying all the people we loved? Do you? You leech.